Okay, looks like we're live. Sorry about that. Okay, so today we're doing a bit of different stuff. Taking a small break from Create Above and Beyond. We're gonna be beta testing a bit. So let's get started. Okay, where's the first one gonna spawn? Problem with this game is it's very sure it's fun, but I'm not gonna get that one on time. Don't want any of these actually. So I think I'm gonna don't want any of those either. Okay, I've got my strategy. I might try out some different strategies this time if you guys have any ideas. Or if you guys want to see certain weapons, I might try them out. We could do a firework, but I'm against it. Luckily, we're holding through with... This is actually very bad RNG right now. If we go another wave without having... Okay, there we go. Orbital on 3. It might be a bit too late for me, though. We're already on 30 and we only have 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to restart this one. Okay, let's do this. For those of you who haven't seen this game before, most likely on the YouTube because there's nobody watching right now on Twitch, but it's a pretty fun little game I designed. I would call it fun personally. Pretty much the goal is to survive as long as possible. 1600 is where you got to get to unlock the next level. I'm trying to, before I, of course, release the game, I need to make sure that it's beatable. So that's pretty much what this series is going to be about. Okay. So let's get that. The goal for this stream is going to be beating level 1, maybe even level 2 if we get to it. Don't like how the, what's it called? Don't like how my health's looking, but yeah, we're only on 40. We'll be good. I think we're gonna last. Oh, that was a little close. Let's get another orbital. Left would be 3. I know all of them, the weapons by heart, but I should probably explain what a few of them do. So, I mean, the shooter's quite obvious. It shoots straight forward. Um, Orbiters and orbitals shoot left and right orbiting bullets respectively. Each one has a description. I should make the description a bit easier to read, but it's not too bad. So orbitals, let's get that on 3. Whenever you stack a weapon up to 5 times, you can upgrade it. So that's pretty useful. There's both zoom control and rotation control, but that's pretty much all you have. So it's good. You also have speed control in the escape menu, which I'll probably start using once I get a little bit more of this. Ooh, what do I want to upgrade? Let's go for the orbiter. Whichever one we get maxed out first, I'm gonna make a second one of just because it's good to have at least 3, I think, because every time I do just 2, I don't end up surviving that long. But also, we can't rely on them all the way because by the time we get to the end, just orbitals and orbiters aren't going to protect me enough. So we do need to rely on a different strategy for the end game than, like, my lazy strategy is just to rely on orbiters and orbitals, but the issue with that is it just doesn't work in the long game. Because once you get to a certain point, they can't really help you out too much, which is kind of annoying, but it's balance. You shouldn't be able to use one strategy for the whole level. And if there's one perfect strategy for every level, it would just make it no fun to play, I guess. I mean, I'm sure there is a perfect strategy people could use. It's also RNG based. I would love to see speedruns of it, but then again, the only real speed control you have in this is the that. Let's do this for a bit until I start taking some damage. There we go. That's some damage. Let's go max out the orbital. Let's lower the speed to 2. That way we can at least control. Problem is it really accelerates when you're turning it at a fast speed. So it is a bit hard to control like this. Luckily, level 1's pretty slow in terms of how strong the waves will be. Let's get a second orbital on 7. I think that's a good idea. Because that's on the opposite side, so it'll probably see the most benefit. You know what? I shouldn't rush this. If I rush, I'm going to end up losing more health than I have to. If I slow down, I'm going to end up... Good, good. We're doing great. Let's get... I don't really want to... So, fireworks are nice, but for this level, I don't feel like they're too useful. So the firework just shoots bullets that explode, but because of their 2-second cooldown, it's just not worth it when compared to shooters. Unless you're dealing with a lot of tanks. But for the most of these, I can get them down in just a few hits, so it doesn't matter too much. Scatterer, shoot spray. Issue with Scatterer is it's just not, well, it's okay, I guess. We can get a Scatterer for now. So Scatterer shoots 3 bullets. It's nice. Also, level 1 itself is the... it's not the exact level 1, but on itch you could play the alpha, which is just level 1, but I don't think... It probably has some more bugs than this version, because it is an older version. I will be giving out the copy of the beta to somebody at the end of the stream. Let's go with upgrading the shooter. I usually keep the shooter for a while, and it is my main thing I'm using for enemies right now, so it's probably a good idea to upgrade it. I'll probably replace the scatterer with a Gatling later. That way I can use it for bosses. And I'll probably have builders on my... what would that be? My 6 slot and my 2 slot will probably be my builders. It's always good to have 2 builders, because then if you spin around fast enough, you're pretty safe. To be fair, if I get enough builders, I'm pretty much invincible. But that's very hard to do, and the time it would take me to do that I would probably die in the process of making it. I think I've tried it in the past. Let's just upgrade our shooter. Once we get it all the way to purple, we can't really do too much in terms of upgrades. So if we accidentally choose it, that's less than ideal. Looks like right now we're in like the little break wave, which is when we have, even though we've had greens and squares in the past, we have a few waves. Enemy patterns change every 5 waves. The waves vary in size though, so even though they have the share patterns, they're not exactly the same. If you notice, there is a bit of a pattern here. It's fun fact, it's always going to be the same pattern until you get a new upgrade and maybe it swaps. It doesn't swap every time though. So we see orange circle, triangle, orange triangle, circle, orange circle, circle, orange circle, orange circle, triangle, orange triangle, circle, orange triangle. This one's much harder to see the pattern though, because there's a lot of the same. But when you get to later levels, when there's more enemies, you could definitely see the patterns there. Like you'll see maybe bursts of darts, which are the triangles. Let's heal a bit. We could use some health. We have a good defense right now. To be fair, I think for now we could probably just do with ramping up the speed and be fine until the next enemy pattern. Because I think we can deal with all these enemies as is. I don't think there's anywhere they can sneak through. So let's just sit like this until the pattern changes. Because as long as we don't have to... Hey, welcome to the chat. Circles. Yeah, we got circles. Let's upgrade our orbital again. Once we get that orbital upgraded all the way, we don't really have to worry about it anymore. So I'd like to get that out of the way. But then again, once we get something maxed out, we heal, I guess. So it's not that bad. Did I get to the next pattern? I did. Let's slow down so I don't do any stupid things. Yeah, circles are fun. Oh, we got the first boss. I didn't even notice that. I think we should deal with it pretty quickly, though. Don't think the enemy should be able to get through. I'm surprised that that didn't kill it. Let's shoot here for a bit. Come on. Didn't get it. Let's try over here then. Yeah, I need a Gatling gun. Gatling guns are much better for attacking bosses. I think I'm going to put a Gatling gun on my 4 slot. This is Lonely Turret. It is a game that I made, and it's pretty fun, I've been told by most of the beta testers, as well as the... Yeah, well, level 1 is free, but I am giving out a beta. It's gonna end up, once the beta testing's done, the beta is closed, but once the beta testing's done, I'll probably do a full release on itch or Steam or something. The problem with Steam is it costs like $100, and I'm not sure if it'll be worth it. So maybe I'll go on itch, and depending on how sales are on itch, maybe I'll make a Steam page for it. But yeah, the first level's free as the alpha, because the alpha is pretty much the same thing as it. Yeah, I made this game. It's pretty fun. Yeah. Something I've been working on since the summer. On and off. Okay, we got our front shooter maxed out. So we can definitely focus on using that for attacks for now, but we do want to get a Gatling gun soon. We also want to get a builder soon. I don't think builders unlock. Builders and Gatlings don't unlock till 1000 though, so we have... I think my strategy for now is just going to be tank up on my health, because I always end up dying in the final boss for this level. So if I tank up my health enough, I can just focus on offense. So if I just play the game very slow, although I don't want to play it too slow. You know what? I think we're safe, but let's just tank up on health, because we can get more than the initial health. I mean, for now, enemies do get stronger throughout as time passes, though, so it can be... I mean, I haven't beaten level 1 since I finished the beta copies, so pretty much my thing here is, ever since I got every level finished, I need to make sure it's possible to play it. I mean, I'm sure it is possible with enough skill, but I just want to make sure that it's possible to get through every level. So the goal for today is level 1 and maybe level 2. I don't know how many takes it'll take. I meant how many tries it'll take for level 1. Assuming we get to the end, they only take about... It depends on how much I speed things up, though. And I don't want to speed things up unless I feel like I'm definitely going to win it. I am feeling a little worried about these blue enemies, though. Because right now I do not have the best... I mean, I do have more than usual in terms of orbiters and orbitals, because normally I have just a few. Pretty much, the weapons we have here are the basic shooter, which just shoots. We've got the orbiters and orbitals, which are left and right orbiting guns, and the bullets kind of circle around us, creating like a barrier. They're a little overpowered, but not too much. Where's my health going? Come on, I gotta Be better at the defense. Come on, how am I supposed to be tank? You know, I am tanking up, but I'm not tanking up good enough. I need to be, if I'm using my health in order to get through the end of the game, I'm gonna need to actually not lose it while I'm getting there. And I just lost more. I think my main focus are squares and the blue circles. Oh, boss. This I might lose a little bit of health too. I'm just hoping that if I focus on the enemies enough, the boss will take care of itself. Because I do have enough just randomly moving things. Oh, yeah, as I said, boss will take care of itself. Let's get this green. Oh, let's see. Blasters? You know what? Gatling guns aren't available until later. It might be good to get a blaster. Wait, it's 750, right? I don't remember the exact upgrade times for when you unlock more upgrades, but I'm pretty sure it's every 500. Let me think. There's the initial, there's 3, there's 3. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with blaster on our... let's go with blaster on our 4. That way we don't get rid of the scatter just yet, but this will be our boss weapon. I was originally going to go for Gatler, which is pretty much very similar, except the bullets, there's more of them and it's weaker. Trackers are nice, but for level 1, they're not really necessary. Because the thing with trackers is they're slower in exchange for tracking. And for me, when you're doing orbitals and orbiters, it's not really necessary to make everything tracking. Right now, I'm just trying to get the, I'm just trying to beat level 1. I'm not trying to go for some high scores or anything. I only need 1600, which we're halfway there, but this is the harder half. Let's max out our 7. That's keyboard. A lot of people do seem confused about that, so for the final release, I might end up changing it so that you could also click it. That would be annoying for me to program, though. Or maybe I'll just add text that says click the key for the... Or maybe I'll just have like some tutorial text so that the first time through you go through a tutorial version of level 1 that has hints around. I don't know. Lol. What were you doing that made your hand numb? You okay? Yeah, I feel like this is much better for... I do want more... I need to get that maxed out, though, because if it's not purple, it's not going to be that useful. Well, I mean, they do pierce pretty good. I will say that. They do pierce pretty good when it comes to them, the squares, because the smaller squares don't have that much health. I think every little square has the same amount of health, which is a quarter health, while most enemies have 2 health. Well, I'm trying to explain a bit. This is also going to be the VOD, and I'm hoping that some people find the game through this. Also, this is a very good game just to talk through because it's not too much focus. It's needed. Oh, we got void enemies. Void are the purple enemies, actually. That's just what they're called. But these are the level 5 enemies. They are the strongest. Circles aren't too worrisome, though. I'm not too worried about the circles. To be fair, I think the circles will deal with themselves. They are quite slow. I mean, they're all quite slow, but I feel like my biggest thing is don't let any squares get close, because there's a small chance, I call it a feature, but it's also a bug, that squares explode into much more tiny versions than intended. So that would be an issue. Let's get... Man, nothing I need. Come on, I need some blasters. At this rate, I'm gonna want to get a Gatling gun anyways. We're getting real close to a boss fight, though. The green boss should be spawning any second now. We are scarily Come on. I would love a blaster upgrade right before this boss fight, though, please. I don't want to have to use my shooter for the boss. Okay, I guess I'm using my shooter for the boss. Come on. I know you can get, Ooh, that hurts. It's okay, we'll deal with it eventually. I'm just gonna stand still and hope for the best here. Like, hope that they just walk into... Ooh, that hurt! Don't like that, don't like that. Okay. Gatler. Blaster. Oh boy, this is the choice. I think I'm gonna replace it with the... I mean, I'll leave the Gatler for now until I get more builders and actually need that slot for anything. But let's get this on our 5. So this is the Gatler. It is what I prefer for boss destruction. The Gatler and the Blaster are really good for bosses, because what they make up for in... I mean, to be fair, they're not that bad. They make up for in how long it takes to get them. They do a lot of... The Gatler specifically can really, like, hold them back a little bit, because it has a bit of knockback to it. Dude, I'm really trying not to die. I want to get through this level today, but I doubt I'll get it on my first try. I've streamed this game a little bit in the past, but in that I made, I think, 2 good attempts, and even off stream I've made 2 good attempts as well. So this is my 5th big attempt at level 1. Then again, I've beaten level 1 in the past many times. It's more so that I haven't been too focused lately in terms of how much effort I'm putting into it, I guess, would be one way to put it. I don't know. We're doing pretty good on health, though. We're very close to the max health, which I say that, but now, like, let's get wrecked, because that's how it works. Blue boss comes at 1250, so let's try to... I would turn up the speed a bit, but I am a little bit worried. This isn't an easy game. This is like, it's quite difficult. A lot of strategy involved. Also, RNG is pretty important. Okay, we got another Gatler. Let's upgrade that. That's on our 5. Good, finally. Finally some yellow. Been a while since we had any level 2 attachment. I say attachments, but really almost all of them except for one are weapons. To be fair, the builder is also a weapon. It just makes a stationary bullet that's a wall. I haven't rolled any builders, though. That does have me a little scared, because I like to have at least 1 maxed out builder or 2 level 3 builders by then. We don't need to max them out, though. With builders, leveling them up is actually much less rewarding. Because they're already overpowered. There we go, we got a builder. We also got a bomber, but I don't really want a bomber, so these are tracking bullets that explode. Let's go with builder. Let's put it on R2. So this one will make walls. This game looks pretty easy, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I'm assuming there's something else you meant to say, but it is not easy as it looks. I mean, I'm someone who's played it a lot during testing, and even I can barely beat some levels. I should make level 1 a bit easier, though, because it is the initial level. I won't lie. Sometimes level 1, each level, honestly, even though they're supposed to be increasing difficulty, the really only increase in difficulty is random enemy buffs. It's really just different strategies for each level. Oh, we got a randomizer. Does something every 1.5 seconds. Oh boy. The randomizer is pretty fun. It's 100% RNG though. It just gives a random thing, which does remind me, I have to fix the randomizer to include some of the newer weapons I added, like the shockwave. Of course, you don't get the shockwave until level 4, but the randomizer should have it in its pool of attacks. Oh, we got the boss. Oh no, don't like it. Oh, that one exploded. That's not supposed to happen. I don't like how much damage we're taking right now. We gotta deal with this guy quick. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's heal. Ooh, that hurt. Oh boy, there goes like all my health. Just this one boss. I don't know how we're gonna get through the final boss. I think this is the I don't think this is gonna be a winning run, but we'll keep trying. We just didn't get that well with our RNG this time. Dude, I'm already close to death. I need to heal up. Oh, man. That's not even a high score. Okay. Right now my high score is 1540. I think I got that. I think I got it last stream that I played this. Oh, well. Let's try again. We're going to be here for another hour and a half. One attempt done. Well, 2 attempts done if you count the one that I quit because I've had bad RNG, but... Okay. Let's go for the initial orbiter. Let's do the 825 method for these. Maybe it would be better if I keep all my attacking ones right by each other and my defensive ones by each other too. Of course, I do want one orbiter, an orbital. What should I call them? Like when there's multiple, like Orbitrix is a different tower, so I won't do that one. But there are a lot of the those. Yeah, I think I got it during the last VOD. It was a few streams ago, but I played a bit at the end because I was getting bored of Create at one point. And then I realized I can't separate the VODs, so it looks kind of weird on YouTube. I had to make a weird thumbnail for it because I was like, oh, I can't just market it as just that. Okay, come on. We gotta do it this time. I can also maybe try out some different strategies, but in my book, the orbiter orbital strategy is just too good, I guess. Can always go with the problem is for level 1, you really don't have that many to start off with. So the best strategy to really use is the orbiter orbital strategy. Maybe I'll focus on building them up at one at a time for now, because especially in the earlier game when you only have 6 weapons in the attachment pool, you can get a lot done in terms of upgrading without having to heal. I say that. You know what? Bad RNG. Actually, no. The RNG hasn't been that bad. Let's not kill it just yet. Okay. We're doing decent. We're doing decent RNG. Okay, let's get Orbiter up. Once we get that purple Orbiter, I'm going to feel much better. We need at least one purple Orbiter and one purple Orbital. What am I doing? I can't defend automatically. What am I thinking? I still got to actually aim. These early ones come down to choosing what enemies you want to kill, I feel like. Okay, we gotta hope that this hits. Yeah! A lot of the early levels come down to, like, the early rounds, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Come down to your strategy in terms of dealing with your enemies. You gotta focus on where there's much more in one area. And that way you can deal with them with less bullets, more bullets, I guess. Let's put our orbital on... Let's put it on 7. I'm going to try something else this time for our arrangement. We'll do that, and then maybe on 2 we'll put another one of the orbiters. Or maybe on... Maybe we'll put our other orbiter on the 6. Yeah, we could put all 3 of them on one side because just the nature of how they work is a bit weird at times. I should up the amount of skip health based on how early you are in the game. That might be a good way to balance it a bit more. Heck, even some weapons I feel like aren't really necessary. Like especially, well, not really necessary. I mean, specifically the Twister, I don't think it's that good, I guess. Twister I feel like is the worst weapon in my opinion. Just because it doesn't have, I mean, randomizer is great because it's a meme, but I feel like that's the only weapon I could call bad because it's really just, actually no, it's not bad. It's better than the shooter, of course, but the shooter is the initial one. The Twister you don't even unlock until, well, I mean, you unlock it initially on most levels that it's available on, so I guess I can't dump on it that much. Let's put that on our 6. This should help us deal with enemies pretty well. Once we stop seeing greens and squares, we're in the easy waves, and there will be, I think, 5 waves where we don't have to deal with that many hard enemies. It's like, it's a bit of a break for level 1. It's a real nice thing in the strategy that I wish I did more in some levels. I think there's actually in level 4 something like that too. Can't wait to show off some of the later levels, especially the final level. Can't wait to test that one. I mean, I've already tested each level a little bit, but I haven't beaten most of them. I think the only level I've really beaten in the past is level 1, but I don't have save data for that because save data wasn't a thing back when I beat it. But I have screenshots in Discord that I've sent to friends, and I'm sure I could find them. I think the highest score that I've ever gotten is like 2100. We need 1600 to beat the 1600 to beat the level and unlock the next one though. So that is our goal for this stream. We can probably do a good, I'd say maybe 5 or 6 attempts during the time I planned out for this stream. Usually created Above and Beyond streams, I just go until I'm tired, which probably isn't good for burnout, but man, that mod pack's fun at times, so I can't really say much about it. Okay. Let's go with the upgraded shooter. It's always good to have a decent shooter. Shooter's pretty slow though, so it's not the best at actual defense because by the time you turn, it's good at closer range offense, but not for longer range. It just doesn't work well against bosses because bosses circle, so you need to have like some very good aim to deal with bosses. Maybe I should add maybe I should add like an actual like offensive thing. I wanted to add like a sword or something as an upgrade where but then you would need to like swing it around and that would be a little bit overpowered, I feel like. Because then you could just like spin around and win, I guess. Spin to win if you just maxed them all out. But then again, you could kind of do that with builders already. Because builders, I mean, walls can be taken down pretty easily if enough things hit it, but I don't know. It can be annoying at times, I guess. Let's get our 6 up a little. I think the deal is I want to initially... Oh, are we at the point where we can do this? Yes, we are. We should be able to do this without losing too much health. Oh, that might have got me. No, it didn't. Okay. We're gonna get our 6. This is a lot more fun to play. I'm not sure how fun it is to watch, but I've watched people play it, and I don't feel like it's that hard to watch. Let's get our health. This is fun. I mean, we've got greens now. I think I'm just gonna keep going until I start losing health though. Because we do have the Oh, we lost some good amount of health. Let's slow down for a bit. Oh, boss, that's why. That would explain it. Let's just send a little sheet of bullets. There we go, we got him. Aiming is hard. I will say that. That's probably one of the hardest thing in this, is aiming. For the, at least for the bosses, or like, the aiming for bosses is like trying to aim where an orbital ends. You can't really do it easily. Okay. I need to keep an eye on my circle because let me get a little bit closer for a second. I always forget, like, I'm used to having a different shape, so I keep not thinking of where my shooter is. I just need to remember my shooter's on the dot. Because it's always on the dot, to be fair. Oh, man. We got a builder quite early. Wait. Builder unlocks at 500. What am I talking about? Wait, what? I guess it does unlock at 500. That's a bit weird, though, because I didn't roll it at all. Maybe it's like, yeah, no, I think it does unlock at 500. I kind of want to look into that because I don't think it's supposed to unlock it. Let me look at my guide. Hold on. Because I wrote a guide for at least level 1 in terms of everything. That way I know what it's supposed to be like. Get builder. Oh, it does unlock at 500. Huh, neat. Let's put that on our 5. I think I'm going to go with a very, like... I'm going with a weird build this time. It's going to be much more focused. All the builders are going to be right next to each other. All the orbitals are right next to each other. And all my offensive weapons are going to be next to each other. I feel that last one is the most important when it comes to fighting bosses. Orbitals and orbiters and builders can go really anywhere. Okay. I just can't believe how unlucky I was with builders last game, though. Like, our RNG sucked. We got, like, no builders until, like, after we unlocked Gatlings. That was crazy. I thought it was because we didn't unlock them until 1000, but no, we did unlock them at 500. Because I looked at my notes, and they are supposed to unlock at 500. Let's get... My sense of time has been so out of whack these past few days. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I finished most of my schoolwork and all I have left is studying for finals. And maybe it's because everything's closed, so I haven't really left my room. Or maybe it's because I haven't had classes in a while, because there's Thanksgiving and all that. But I'm just like losing touch of time. It's real fun, real fun. So over here we've got... Let's go with the blaster. Blaster's a good offensive weapon. I think for my offensive weapons, I'll go blaster, Gatling, my shooter, and the and a tracker. That would probably be good enough. I need to remember where my offensive stuff is, though, because I always miss. I need to get more used to it, especially with these green cubes coming at me. Speaking of green cubes, get that one. Maybe if I just start spinning, that'll be good. I mean, spinning's always a decent strat, right? Especially with builders. Especially if I can get a second builder. I don't know why builder RNG is so low, though. Like, it's not supposed to be. Wait. Okay, maybe we don't get a tracker, because I just thought about it, and we do want 2 builders. So that would leave us empty a slot, because I definitely want Gattlers. Oh, that just lined up so perfectly with that guy exploding. There we go. Let's just keep spinning until we start losing health. Keeping an eye on my health. If I lose anything. Oh wait, boss time. Forgot about the bosses. You know what? Let's keep spinning anyways. Oh, that worked out pretty nice. I mean, we're getting hits on the boss, so we're not doing that bad. Yes, let's get our second builder on our 4. Oh, that boss came a little bit close to for comfort, because the boss can pretty much one-hit KO you, if you're unlucky enough. I mean, most of them deal way more health than they need to, so even if you have a ton stored up, but I don't know the exact amounts, to be fair, but well, I do know the exact amounts. I just don't have them pulled up. I could if I wanted to, but if we just cycle around every now and then, we should be good. Let's just spin. Spinning works best with builders because it moves around the walls. You can get 2 walls up at a time for the base ones. Okay. Let's think about this. Orbiter. Oh yeah, let's max out the last one. Let's start spinning around this way for a bit. That might be better for having 2 orbiters. Yeah, this is... Look at the pretty dots on the screen. Just like, look at the pretty dots. Everyone loves the pretty dots. Don't you guys just love the pretty dots? Something so hypnotic about it. Just spinning around aimlessly. We are doing pretty good, though. I should probably be focusing on my health because we aren't doing good on health. We're doing good on most things. We're doing good on our build, but our health isn't. Again, probably just because we have better RNG, which means we're not healing. Because my strategy tends to be I only heal if I need to, or if I have or if I have bad RNG and don't get anything I want. Yeah, there's a lot of different weapons. I would love to show more of them off. I think, is it level 2 that we get a lot of trackers? I think it's level 2 that trackers are very useful in. We don't get any new weapons for level 2 though. That's the one thing. Just rearranges, but for level 3 and 4 we get more weapons, and for level 5 we get every weapon. There's 24 in total. 16 on level 1. Wait, that doesn't add up. I'm probably missing something. Never mind. Okay, let's get this up. It is nice to have a very fast blaster if we can get the blaster up. It is slightly faster than a shooter, even though it shoots the same thing. It shoots the same thing at a faster rate, at a faster speed, so it's just better. Okay, let's put some walls there. Yep. You know, I could probably stay still for a bit. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, we don't want to stay still, though. We've got builders. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, I don't like that. We could probably just do good with swapping around like this. Let's get our blaster up. We are getting close to another boss fight, and this one tends to be a little bit harder. But we do have decent offense right now, so I'm not too worried. Okay, I'm focusing right now. I'm trying to get ready for the boss. If I do something like this... Oh, it spawned over there. How unlucky. Let's do this. Do something like that. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, we want to get our... If we put our weapons right at them, our walls will be made where the enemies will spawn, pretty much. So that's good. There we go, we got them. Yeah, these blasters, once we get Gatling 2, which we have unlocked, so we will start seeing some in the rolls. We're not getting a lot of builders, though. I am realizing that. They all have the same odds to roll, so I'm surprised we're getting no builders at all. That's really just bad luck, I guess, which is what it should be chalked up to. Because, like, at the end of the day, it is a lot of RNG in this game, which I don't like. Maybe I should add a reroll button, like, maybe if I up healing to 10 and reroll, like, takes a little bit of health. Because that would be interesting. Or maybe, like, have a health, maybe have, like, a money gauge, where, like, every time you beat a boss, you get some rerolls you can use. I don't know. I don't want to add too many features, though, that aren't already there. Okay, we got better builder, finally. Like, I thought I'd never see a builder that isn't, just a base level 1. Ooh, that, oh no, I'm gonna die. Well, here we go again. Okay. I think I need to make it a bit easier. I think it's too hard. Because level 1 should not be this hard. I mean, to be fair, I've come pretty close. It's just, I think I'm just not getting good RNG this stream. But that shouldn't really be a reason, I guess. I was gonna stream for 2 hours today, though, and I do want to stick through to the schedule that I made. It is smart to have my builders to the clockwise, or yeah, clockwise of my offensive stuff, though. So I do need to keep that in mind, because that is a good strategy, I guess. Simple one, but a good one. And we get our orbitals and orbiters maxed out first. We don't worry too much about the shooter. To be fair, maybe we don't. Maybe that's part of a good strategy. Don't focus the shooter at all. Because shooter is like our weakest link. Ah, this is Lonely Turret. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so if I'm doing... I'm doing a beta giveaway later. Although at this point, there's not really many people. I might just I don't know, I'll figure something out. Let's get another orbital on R8. Let's upgrade it to blue. Level 4. Good to have a level 4 orbital stuff this early on. Let's up the speed. Let's see if we get any damage. We're actually doing pretty good. Let's lower the speed. We're not doing that good. Let's get you dealt with. This attack pattern's pretty easy. We don't have any squares to deal with yet. Okay. This is gonna kill my average viewers. I had a feeling it was gonna do that anyways, though, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Maybe the strategy is don't focus on the orbiters and orbitals. Oh, that was painful. I gotta stop doing that. I need to focus my back on my enemies. Problem is, it takes a while for it to build up. Let's get our orbiter maxed out. Oh, no, I gotta rotate. I'm so used to wanting everything to face the... this is a terrible strategy. I gotta reset. Yeah, let's reset. Come on. Maybe I should change some stuff and redo the beta build. Because honestly, level 1 is harder than all the levels I've been testing. which is quite strange, because I would have expected the opposite to be true. Um, maybe level 1 was made too difficult. To be fair, level 1 was made at a time where it was the only level, and getting up to 1600 was meant to be beating the game. So I did make it a lot harder than it should have been, I guess. I could definitely nerf it a bit for next stream. Although that doesn't sound too fair. I've already distributed the beta, so I don't want to make any changes until the initial release. So for now, I guess level 1 would just be hard. It's probably the best too. Keeps people from getting too far, I guess. At the end of the day, it's still the same game without the other levels, although I really do like the other levels. I've been doing this wrong. I messed up. It'll be fine. We got the umbrella strat. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, though. There's not too many people. I had a few people who wanted to show up, though. So hopefully we see some people showing up. I did unlock VIP roles and stuff, but I don't plan on using those right now. So that's pretty cool. Because we did get 5 people chatting at once last stream, which is real nice. Love to see it. Okay, right now we're doing the umbrella strat, which means we just need to keep our enemies in this part of the board. If any spawn down here, we're pretty screwed. But as long as they're spawning here and we face this one shooter at whatever comes at us, we should be fine. Let's get our orbiter up. We're getting pretty good RNG this round. This level. We love to see it. We love to see it. Let's get that guy. I try to do minimal movements because the more I move, the more my umbrella kind of dies, I guess is the way to put it. So as long as I keep my movements to a minimum, we're pretty safe. I say that and then that happens. Another thing is it doesn't protect much if I move too much, because if an enemy can get through it, kind of defeats the purpose. Let's get our 2 maxed out. There we go. Let's just start spinning. Spinning works. Spinning is a viable strategy. I don't really know how it works, but it seems to get most enemies. It's quite funny. I don't know if it's just like because like there's some reasoning to why it works. I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. But it works and it looks pretty. And I like things that work and look pretty. That's like my favorite thing in this game, when things work and look pretty. Like that's amazing. Ah. No. No, you can't get me. Don't get me. I don't want it. No. I'm doing pretty good this time, though. I guess I'll upgrade my shoot. No, I didn't want to, but I already picked it before thinking. Forgot that we didn't want to use the shooter. We can keep it at yellow for now, though. It is useful. As much as I don't give it credit, it is useful. That's a little credit I give it. Yeet. The cubes aren't too bad right now. Let's max out our 8. There are 24 in total, but only 16 of them are in level 1. If you mean the different types of weapons and attachments. There we go. Okay, let's heal up. Because health is a small problem. Our health doesn't... You know what? That might be a nice feature. Regeneration? Nah. Issue with regeneration is if you can go on forever without... There would be no reasoning for the high scores. Then again, I could just lower the minimum speed and they'll eventually get fast enough to break through anything. So I guess that's also fair. Let's get... There's not much for this part. Like, right now there's only 6 in the pool. But the pool grows up to 16 for each level. I believe it goes 6, 3, 3, 4. Wait, no, that's 12 per level. Wait a minute. My math's off, isn't it? Probably. Let me look at my math again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, there's 16 for level 1. So how does it go actually? I thought it went 6, 3, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, that does add up to 16. What am I thinking? Okay, let's get back. Man, I just bamboozled myself there. Ah, hate to see it. Bop, bop. Redo the spinning. This is the spinning time. We're doing spinning. We are spinning. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Please don't. Please don't ban me, Twitch. I swear I'm just making funny noises. We're keeping most of our thing blank until we unlock some of the later attachments. Maybe my strategy's flawed because I relied too much on later attachments. Maybe if I just focused on what you have access to from the beginning, I'll do much better. Hmm. Let's get a shooter. No! Oh well, I guess we're using our shooter. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad to destroy it, but the more we put onto it, the less health we have because of it. Because we could be getting 5 health, or we could be getting 1 upgrade. And because we've upgraded it twice now, it's kind of like 10. It's like tanking 10 health from it. Not mentioning the initial one, but we do spawn with it, so it's not really optional, I guess. Maybe I should be getting more orbiters and orbitals. Our next try, if we don't make it this time, we'll do that next time. I think our spinning strategy is doing pretty well, though. We are getting most of the enemies. But once they get more health, this isn't going to be that good. I think it comes down to having good offensive capabilities through the weapons. I need some faster weapon. Maybe I go for a twister. I know I was just reaming on the twister earlier for being one of the worst weapons. But it does work. Let's get a twister on 5. I do. It's surprising. I don't know how it happened. To be fair, I had like literally just 100 the other day. Not the other day, like at the beginning of the month, I had like nothing. All I need to do is defend from there. The rest of them should be dealt with. So as long as I defend what's inside this little triangle, I should be safe. Which means I just need to make some subtle movements now and then. Let's get our twister up. Oh, I don't like this. Ah, spin. Spin formation. This is terrible. Dude, this round's going terrible. You know what? Let's just speed it up and see what happens. If I live, I live. And I'll actually continue playing. But if I die to the boss, if I AFK... let's just see how long it takes for me to die. If I just keep skipping and getting health, let's see how long it takes. It shouldn't take much longer. I give up. I have bad placement. This is a terrible build right now. But I haven't died yet, surprisingly. Any second now. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try a different strategy this time. I do get like 10 subs a day. It's crazy now. Like, I would never seen it coming. I mean, to be fair, it's not much, but it's much more than I'm used to, I guess. Let's just get a ton of these. I'm gonna go with, like, because, like, it was always the people who tested it for me who did, like, crazy cool things with, the weapons. Okay, I have an idea in my mind of what I want to do this time. And it's crazy. It's dumb. But it might just work. We're going to do something completely crazy right now. We're going to put this on our 7. To be fair, it doesn't matter too much. There's no difference between upgrading and placing another other than the position that it's at. Because upgrading it is more like stacking it, but having the... this is orbital, so this would be... let's upgrade our 2. This is doing a surprisingly good job. Maybe spacing out my orbital... can't talk. Maybe if I just get every position. Let's see if we can cheese level 1. Because if we can cheese level 1, that would be nice. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably going to make it better for the full release, but nonetheless, if we can cheese level 1, that would be great. Like, get it? Because, like, grated cheese. Haha, funny. I am haha funny, man. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just cheese this level. Let's see how far we get from just using the orbitals and orbiters. It's so hard to say that. Orbitals, orbiters, orbitals, orbiters, orbitals, orbiters. Try to say that like 20 times fast or something. It's not easy. How did that get me? I was trying to shoot at it for a while now. I'm just slow. To be fair, I think the one issue with this game is that it's hard for me to display to you where I'm looking and what I'm focusing on. So it is a bit hard to watch because of that, I get. But it's also pretty fun to watch because of colors, and it's good for talking over. Because you don't really focus that much on it. It's kind of like Snake RX. In that sense. To be fair, it is inspired by Snake RX in terms of how it does the rendering, I think, and how it does how the colors are just like really nice looking colors. Although it has a bit of a different vibe to the colors in terms of how it works. Snake RX is pretty fun. Maybe I'll stream that sometime, but I haven't played it in a while and I'm a bit rusty. But I think I made it up to NG plus 3 or 2. One or the other. I made it decently. Maybe up to 4, actually. I don't know. You just said the same thing twice, lol. Let's get Orbiter on our 8. I'm surprised we haven't lost too much health yet, but then again, most of our health is from skipping, because our RNG for this hasn't been that good. You know what? Just because of that, let's reset. We're going to do the same strategy, though, but we just had bad RNG. So we're going to try this again. I love it how when you do this, it kind of lines up just right. You know what? Well, let's first see. Yeah, no. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, that is a bug that I need to fix right there. Let's just keep going until we get some good RNG. It was. I needed a break after that. I'm doing some stupid stuff right now. Please ignore. But I mean, it's not, like, don't ignore it. It's intentional stupid stuff. I'm being intentionally stupid here. It should create somewhat of a barrier. Never mind. I still need to aim. The barrier's not strong enough yet. We got an orbiter. Let's put the first one on 8. We're just doing some stupid, like, crackpot strategy here. I have no idea how good it'll work. I have no idea if it'll work. It probably won't. But we're trying it anyways. Another orbital. We've already got all of our orbitals, so let's just start upgrading them, I guess. In order, of course, because we are going to keep them all. And then we're going to go with our 1 in 5 being our... we'll probably go Gatling Gun and Blaster. Or Gatling Gun and Builder. One of those two. Meanwhile, we'll have 3 orbitals and orbiters. We only need to make it to 1600, so we don't have to worry about some late game weapons in terms of placing those. Man, what is my luck with the orbital? I can't talk. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're pretty good for now in terms of defense. Just having 3 of those going at the same... What is my luck? Dude, I want some orbiters already. They're all orbitals. I can't talk. Why did I make these so weird to say? I think just having enough bullets circling us will make us, like, just invincible. That's my strategy here. How many orbiters and orbitals does it take to block every single thing forever? Ah, that's where all the orbiters went. They're all right here. All the RNG, because I haven't gotten, like, any of them this game. Let's put it on our 3. We can probably speed up. Speed up, speed up. This isn't a strategy where we have to move at all, so I guess we can just stay in place. Which means we can speed up. Orbiter, love to see it, love to see it. We're going to put you on our 6. We got the pretty shapes. Look at the pretty shapes. Let's skip for now. That was a lot of enemies in one place. What do you mean about the... You don't know in your brain, but you imagine a simple envar machine? I don't really get... Seriously? This luck? 3 turrets? Or shooters? Orbiters, we love to see it. Let's put this one on our 8. I haven't messed up at all this stream, and I probably just jinxed it, but I haven't messed up the placements at all. If you mess up the placement, it just replaces it, so let's try not to do that. I'm surprised I haven't, especially since I'm jinxing it now. We do have a pretty strong defense, though, so we aren't really taking much damage, which I love it. I love to see it. I think we might make it this time. Imagine if this is how we beat the final boss. Just like infinite twisty, spinny bullets. We are the turret. We are the spider turret. I mean, to be fair, there are 8 weapon attachments. Goodness. Orbital on R7. We're going to max out all of our orbitals before we get this last orbiter to level 2, aren't we? I'm joking, of course. We'll probably get it soon, but now that I said that, we probably won't. But there we go. Never mind. I take that all back. We got it up to level 2. It's real pretty. Orbital again. These are consistently like one whole level above them. Pretty patterns. Love to see the pretty patterns in this game. I live for it. Live for it. And our health is also like very big. So I'm thinking that this strategy is kind of busted. But we're gonna keep using it. Oh, I almost messed up there. This is my 2. We've got like almost. You know what? I won't be surprised if it's going so fast. Let's kill this boss. Let's see how long it takes for the boss to die. Oh, there it goes. As I say it. I'm surprised I haven't been taking too much damage. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised. This is a very thick defense to get through. But the strategy does work. I do just need to get lucky and roll some better, what's it called? Yep, there we go. This is what I need. This is what I need. Orbiter on our 8. If I accidentally destroyed an orbiter, I'm just gonna cry. That's probably a skip angle, though. Reset. What's it called when you have to reset? In speed running. I don't know. Skip angles Among Us. What am I thinking? Not that simple. Blaster, orbital. Blaster, orbital. Blaster. We go for a blaster on the 5 here. We're going to need it to deal with bosses later on. Oh boy, we're taking damage. Not a fan. It's okay, they're dead now. Orbital on R7. I don't like how much they're starting to get through now, but I think that could be fixed. I don't like how much damage I'm taking, though. It does scare me. Keeping an eye on my health to see if it ever goes down. We're getting quite lucky. Won't lie. I'm surprised my health's still like this. Orbiters! We love to see it. On the 3. We're starting to get purples. We are getting pretty late into the game. Dude, if I manage to cheese level 1, I'm going to be... To be fair, I'm going to make it easier once after the beta. I'll probably make it easier for the initial release. But it's funny to think about. Now we'll probably start rolling Gattlers. So we'll probably want to put a Gatler on the 1. Surprised these guys aren't taking that much damage. Oh! Oh, I jinxed it. Oh, my damage. My health, my health. My health is dying. Gatler. We'd love to see it. One. Let's just start spinning. Will this be better? I mean, to be fair, technically it'll be the same. Orbital on our... two. The fact that they aren't purple yet is probably doing more harm than good, though. I don't like how our health is looking. We have been getting a lot of health here, but it is starting to dwindle now. Oh, that hurt. All it takes is a few squares exploding, and we're done for. But if we manage to get lucky with our... We just need to get lucky and roll more orbiters and orbitals, and we'll be able to make it through this. Come on. We just need to get these up to purple before 1500, and we can take down that final boss. Okay. We still only have our orbiters at green. That is very worrying. Especially there. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we dealt with the penultimate boss. Gatler. We're going to want the Gatler for the final boss. So let's start upgrading our Gatler a bit. Okay, we have time. We have 5 more upgrades we can get. We just need to roll some good upgrades. I need some orbiters or orbitals. Orbitals might be better just to get those up to purple. Because that might be better defense than I'm thinking. Orbiters are nice, though. I won't lie. They are very nice. Especially with the strong Gatling gun on the... We turn down the speed. We turn down the speed. No! Okay, so we can't cheese it. Or can we? No, we can't cheese it. Why did I make my game so hard? Okay. We haven't even beaten the, We haven't even beaten the score that I got last stream, which is quite disappointing. I think I need to nerf it. Please, by the way, please don't leave the stream. At the end of the stream, we're going to be doing a giveaway for the, a copy of the beta. I politely ask that whoever wins it does not. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do it on YouTube. It might be better to do it on YouTube because we get a lot more people on the YouTube, and it'll probably be the... It'll probably be better for the finding people. Because Twitch, I'll probably only have 1 or 2 viewers by the end of the stream. So I could just, like, put it in VOD instead. Let's just hope for better RNG, because last time RNG is what killed us. It was that RNG of not getting any orbiters that killed us the last game. Yeah, to be honest, there's only you. And as much as nice as it would be to just give you a copy, I mean, I would like to make it a bit more balanced, I guess. I mean, to be fair, good on you for showing up. I mean, nothing's stopping me from giving 1 copy in Twitch and 1 copy on YouTube. Maybe I'll do both. So if you are watching this on YouTube and you've made it to this point and want to... This is probably a good part of the stream to put the giveaway in. Just make a comment, and somehow you have to hide the word egg in the comment somewhere. It doesn't matter if it's explicit, doesn't matter if it's implicit, like just hide the word egg to enter the giveaway. And like the video, of course. Preferably like the video. And that's how you'll enter it on YouTube. Is if you made it here, you got to make it somewhat. It has to be a bit creative though. I'm not going to include it if it's just like a comment that says egg, because then you're also like letting people figure out where it is. But try to hide it a bit. Like maybe hide it like with capital letters, or like I don't know, figure something out. It'll be fun to see what you guys come up with. What am I doing? Orbiter? Yep, 6. We're doing pretty good this time in terms of balance between our orbiters and orbitals, and we haven't had to heal too much. I mean, I think so far almost every upgrade we've gotten has been used, except for like 1 or 2. Then again, I'm not really counting. We love to see it. Orbiter on R8. Maybe we're good enough to speed up. If we keep getting this lucky, it might work. We just need to get them to purple. I feel like that's the biggest thing here, is getting them to purple before we get too late in the game. Because if we can do that, then we don't have to worry. Because like healing, while it does temporarily help you, it doesn't help you in the long run. Because without more weapons, you take more damage anyways. Orbital on 7. We're getting very lucky with these rolls, though. This might be the time we beat it. Now watch me never get another orbital and orbiter. There we go, I jinxed it. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Everyone has their own way about doing stuff. Orbiter on R6. We've been doing very good with our rolls. Like, to try to get 2 exact weapons for everything, it's very hard to get that. Then whichever one I max out of first, I'll put on the back. Like, if I max out all my orbitals before my orbiters, I'll put an extra orbital on the back. I think that's probably the best way. Then again, these early rounds are the easiest for upgrading. And because of that, me getting all these upgrades right now are crucial to this strategy of cheesing everything. Get an orbiter on R8. We're doing very good on balance, though. I've been going orbiter, orbital, orbiter, orbital, and it's been very balanced, like taking turns, I mean, since we've had them all. I mean, we've had a nice pattern to it, but I will easily break the pattern once it comes to a point where I actually should. But for now, it's pretty good. Orbital. Pattern still hasn't broken. Let's see how long we can go on for with this pattern. Man, that's a loud car. I don't know if you guys heard that, but... Oh, was that the break of the pattern? It was, but still, it's still going downwards, so as long as we get an orbiter next, we're good. And next, I mean before the next orbital. But then again, I won't be opposed to an orbital without an orbiter, because those are nice too, I guess. Everything helps. Everything helps. We could also put a builder on the back, but I feel like that's not too useful when we're using a stationary setup. We're doing very good so far. I didn't even notice the boss. Maybe that's why we took some health a while back. Orbiter on R3. We're doing very good. This is like almost what we were at when we died at the last level. Our last run. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Doesn't matter. We're doing pretty good. Orbiter is to the right, so that would be R6. I'm surprised how good I'm doing right now. I mean, to be fair, squares are probably what'll kill me. Because that's like the one bad part about this strategy is squares can really just nuke you. Oh, there goes the pattern. Oh well. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah. Dude, this is so menacing looking up here. Look at all those enemies right there with the boss. Whoa. Well, the boss is dead now. That's the one bad thing about this strategy is that bosses will absolutely destroy you. Um, because if you don't have a weapon to use against bosses, like I plan on getting a Gatling gun, so right now I don't have a weapon against them. So I'm kind of just gonna have to get lucky here and have them run into my orbitals and orbiters and take enough damage, which isn't impossible. It's doable. Right now we've got like layers of bullets though. To get through this would be quite the task. To be fair, though, all it takes is enough well-timed darts. I think most of my health is darts and squares right now. Darts that move too fast or squares that explode and just absorb all the bullets in an area. We're getting pretty close to round 1,000. This might be the run. If we keep getting lucky. We need to get some purples, though. I don't like it. We don't have that many. Oh, this might be where our run dies. Our run might be dying. This might be the death of the run. Ooh, no. Come on. I can't do this for much longer. I do like to see the Gatler, though. Gatler isn't accurate, but it does shoot a lot, which is why it's good against bosses. Because it's damage per second, and it's it can be aimed very good. Two. We're doing better than we were last run though, because I think this was like what we died with was greens and blues and maybe a yellow too. So we're already doing better. Orbital, we love to see it, dude. If we can get all these up to blue and our Gatler up a little bit more, we're good. My silicon machine doesn't. What do you mean it has a problem? My silicon machine is fine. What do you mean? If you're talking about the fact that I don't have automated coal into the regen extractor, I know. Oh, pain, pain. Don't like that. Orbital. Maxed out. Okay, two. That two might have saved me quite a bit of damage there because it just like protected from a quick wave a little bit. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. We just gotta max out our Gatling. Come on, we just need the Gatling now. Let's lower our speed so we're not doing anything stupid. Let's start aiming at stuff that we actually want to kill. If we can aim where the enemies are with the Gatling, we could do a little bit more damage. But we need our... Yeah. Doesn't need to make too much. What do you mean? I can easily up that, though. Pumpkin Farm can easily be upgraded. I need to upgrade this, though. I do not have that many rounds to upgrade my Gatling gun. I need Gatling guns. Come on. Come on. I need the Gatling gun upgrades. Universe. Universe, come on, upgrade my Gatling gun, please. I only have, like, literally the boss comes very soon. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Shoot! I put it on the wrong one. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I win this. Well, there goes the run. It was a good run, though. I don't think I can beat this, though. Even if I... Oh, I'm already dead. I'm not even gonna make it to the boss. You do not need more than 4 regents. That's not how it works. I don't think you understand how regents work, gear guy. It's it basically just it has a percentage to destroy it, pretty much. It's a success rate thing. So the success rate is something like 25%, and it rolls for each one in the stack. So like if you have 64, you can get anywhere from 100% of them, or so don't worry about it. It'll always make some, though. Doesn't matter how much you put in it. It's not an issue. We're going to try it again. We just need good RNG for this to work. I have faith in the RNG. We're going to make this easier, though. If I don't beat it this stream, I'm going to completely nerf level 1. Because it's level 1, it's not supposed to be the hardest level. I've beaten, like, other levels way easier than this. So, I don't like this. Actually, let's not do it this way. Let's try something else. Let's try not using any orbitals or orbiters at all. Let's challenge us that way. No orbiting. Let's go for a Twister on our 2. And a Firework on our 8. And a Scatterer on our 4. Why not? That's what we will use for now. Literally everything except for the things. Firework, we up our Firework. I wonder what would happen if I just had a bunch of fireworks. No, there's not a better chance. That's not how it works. You have the same chance no matter how much of it you put in it. It's just let's say you run it 5 times with a single, and or 5 time or just 1 time with 5. It'll give you the same odds. I don't even remember what I picked. I think I picked a Firework. Nope, picked a Twister. We reset. This is a reset. Yeah, I don't think you know how regents work. I mean, to be fair, I could be wrong, but based on my testing, I'm pretty sure it works. Because it has given me results. I have been getting silicon from it, even though I don't even make it that fast. These are probably good for attacking the Twister's probably good for attacking the bosses as well. To be fair, they're all good. I know, I'm gonna. Let's get a scatter on our 5. Just by not repeating weapons, we increase our odds of survival a lot because we don't need to rely on rolling for a specific one, which means we're much more likely to max out our build. And if we can max out a build, that pretty much, like, if we can get all purple, it's much easier to get all purple with like a more diverse amount of weapons. I mean, like, we've already got Twister maxed out. I mean, to be fair, that's just like chance by chance, but to do that, that's pretty nice. Uh, let's just skip. We could use some help. Can't believe that didn't kill the orange thing. I had to wrap back around and ended up losing some health because of it. Let's get a better shooter. Really focused right now. It takes a lot of focus to play it if you're doing it without orbiters and orbitals. I'm planning to stream 2 hours. This might be the last run, depending on how it goes, speed-wise. This will be the last run, I think, actually. Go with an upgrade. Upgrading the scatterer really makes it a lot better. I feel like upgrading the scatterer once it gets a somewhat good attack speed, it's actually pretty nice. The attack speed's its main, like, the balancing factor, though, because it's slower. It's not too much slower, though. I think it's like, what, 3 seconds or 2.5 seconds. It's not too bad. Oh, if you mean how long I've been streaming, it should be on the it should be next to chat, but it should be the it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Planning to do this every Sunday for at least a while. Maybe I'll play some tomorrow too, but it won't be scheduled like today's was. Schedule something on Twitch, you gotta say you're gonna do it every week. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd rather not make a commitment like that for every day of the week. Oh, we're dead. Well, it was a nice run. There we go. Okay. It's been... Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go again. We do have 20 minutes left. Hey, welcome to the stream. Playing some Lonely Turret. Also, now that there's a chat on the screen, you can see chat in the VOD. So that would be nice. Let's just go with all out. Just do everything from the start. Orbiter there. Orbital, Orbital honor 2. That way we don't have to worry about the skipping. We just gotta not take damage. Let's go with Scatter on the 5. Problem with the Scatter is you can really only line up one of them intentionally. Firework on R7. Firework pretty much insta-kills for the most part, though. I don't think it doesn't. I think it can insta-kill everything. It's great against bosses, because if it explodes all on one enemy, it deals quite a bit of damage. Okay, Twister on R3, I guess. There we go. Now we've got every weapon that's available right now. Why am I aiming with that? That's like the slowest thing I can shoot. That's literally the worst thing I could be aiming with, is the Scatterer. Let's get our Twister up a bit, which is on 3. We want to focus on our slower things, getting those up first. Oh, our health is not looking good, especially since we're not going to be healing for a while. That's the bad thing about going for a strategy like this. You don't really heal that much. And the less you heal, the easier it is to die early on. So I guess that's the downside of this kind of strategy. There we go. Nope. Oh, I'm not happy with this. I might need to heal. I should heal. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Come on, let me heal. There we go. Was it worth it? I'm dead anyways. GG. We could do another one. There was 2 people watching the stream. They left. Last run. No more after this. Final run in the stream. Let's do this. It's all about getting that aim right on the first few. Let's try maxing out our shooter first. Because the faster our shooter goes, the easier we are at attacking. Problem is, we can only rotate so fast. So let's get the get something on the 5 as well that can attack real fast. That way we don't have to just aim our 1 slot. We could also aim with that. But we don't want to just rely on that. We should also have an should have an orbiter on R7. It's much more annoying sometimes for some of these. Orbital on R3. I think this is a good strategy for now. We'll save the rest of them for builders and other helpful weapons of the sort. We definitely want to upgrade that. That's a good thing to get upgraded. We're almost maxed out on our shooter, so let's not focus that right now. Like, as much fun as it would be to max it out right away. Okay, let's get Battle on 5. Luckily, with our twister, it's much easier to get targets, especially since they're coming straight at us. Their little wave will usually hit them. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Let's upgrade the... Well, I don't know. What should we upgrade here, guys? This is such a hard choice. What do you think, Gear Guy? What should I upgrade here? This is such a hard choice. I can't make it on my own. Gear Guy, you still here? Help me out. I need your help with this decision. What should I pick? Ah. You know, I have reverse stream delay so I can tell what's going to be picked beforehand. It's going to be the orbital. On the 7. No! Oh, it's fine. We got 2 orbitals now. I mean, that wasn't intentional, but... Man, I blame you for this, Gear Guy. I blame you. I'm just messing with you. I don't care. You're okay. Don't leave, please. Or did they already leave? Gear Guy, you still here? I'm having my doubts. Don't leave me, Gear Guy. You're like one of my only active viewers today. My What do you mean? I don't get what you mean by that. You said it a few times already. I don't get it. Is this like some kind of joke? Because it's annoying? Because like I don't mind. It's pretty fun nonetheless. Even though it is actually sometimes annoying, it's pretty fun for the most part. I mean, I'm partially saying that because it's my game, but it is actually fun. I've got like lots of everyone who I've had test it has given me some positive reviews. Um, just forget what you say. Okay, got it, sir. Ah, those squares always get me. I need more of the orbitals, whatever thingies. This is my last run though. No matter what happens, this is the last run of the stream. So let's try not to die. Okay, let's get a firework on our 8. It's nice to have a little bit of extra random damage because you never know when it can help out. We've got our Twister maxed out. You know, as much as I hate on the Twister, it's slightly more fun than a shooter. So I shouldn't hate on it too much, I guess. It's always been just the 2 of us, I guess. Not many people wanted to come here, even though I had a few people say that they were definitely going to come. I mean, we had 3 people today, so I guess it's not too bad. Okay, let's get... I don't know, guys. This is such a hard decision. Let's max this out. Now they're both maxed. They do go at the same speed. I'm pretty sure. They should. Can't really tell, though. And I'm trying to focus on not dying. Because this is the last one of the stream. I would like to actually win. That way next stream we could do level 2. Although it doesn't look likely. And I would play off stream and get it, but like it feels a bit cheaty if I just came back on stream like, hey, I managed to get a new high score. Like I feel like that would be a bit not cheaty per se, more so just like a bit annoying. Because every weapon has the same chance, replacing weapons shouldn't be as punishing, I feel. That's definitely something I've thought about from all this. Maybe I could make it so that weapons of a similar type kind of upgrade each other when you swap them out. Like maybe if you replace a firework with a bomber, it keeps some of the leveling. Or maybe I can make it so that if you're upgrading one, it won't replace it entirely. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Let's get this one up a little bit. To be fair, fireworks really not something I need to be maxing out. It's more so just because I have it. I should probably have healed right then. To be fair though, it is helping. Yeah, I can tell because you have the that's your icon on Twitch, isn't it? Gee. Well, at least we have an excuse to heal. Needed that. You know what? This deals a lot of damage. I should just start aiming these at people. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. We got them all with the fireworks. Firework go bang. Also, if the fireworks hit people before they make it a distance away, they'll just explode on impact, which just like instantly kills most enemies. Because if you think about it, if you're spawning like 16 small bullets on top of one enemy, they're not going to last that long. I'm surprised those fireworks are doing so good. Firework has no reason to be as good as it is right now. Like, this is crazy. I don't usually use fireworks, but they are doing stuff. They are being helpful. Also, they always attack behind you is something that I always forget because they go right through you with that last with one of them they go right through you, so by which I mean when it explodes in the radius. I didn't think about if you guys can see my mouse. I should probably move my mouse when it's over the screen for the sake of not being annoying. We are getting pretty close to the first boss, and I think that's probably going to be what ends the stream. Because I don't think I'm strong enough to beat it. Oh, then again, we do have a nice amount of weapons and a somewhat decent barrier of the made up of orbitals. Not orbitals and orbiters, just orbitals. Blah, I can't talk today. Lol. And we're probably gonna die right here anyways. So if I'm gonna be really surprised if we make it through this boss fight. Nope, there we go. Okay, so it's been a good stream. We got a few attempts in at level 1. Um, Definitely I'll probably work on some balancing for level 1 because it's not supposed to be this hard. I just guess I haven't went back and changed it since level 1 was the entire game originally, and I wanted to keep it at the same balance level, I guess. So it's been a great stream. Gear Guy, I'll message you on Twitch a copy of the beta because I guess I can't just not keep my promise with it in terms of giving it away, but I'll do that. And that's gonna be the end of the stream, guys. Bye.